Hi everybody and welcome to video 12 in our Steampunk Journey series. We're using two kits, Nautical Steampunk and Steampunk Trains. Now we're almost done with this one. We've got all this. I went ahead and put this in to cover this. And we've got that, right? And then these two flip over and then I filled this in. I made the card, the big giant card that goes in here. And then we've got that. So now we have this and this to do. So now for this, I believe we need all this. Okay, first this is the paper. So we're going to have to measure this and cut it. Oops. What have I got here? Got a mess. That's what I've got. Okay. This is my little paper clip cup. I also keep all those little notes that I stick on the papers around there because I reuse them. Because why wouldn't you? Alright, we want to go by the narrowest part, which is the bottom. And I'm not worried about moving it up to measure, because it's going to be the full height. That's cool. I like that. And ink it will get rid of that little white edge that I cut wrong. Okay. Here we go with the inking. Now comes in the song, I Got Friends with in Low Places. I've done all three of these videos, 10, 11, and 12, all in one day. One right after the other. So that's why that song is still in my head. It's still cold in here, but I just got tired of looking at my gray sweater. You know, sometimes you just feel like your work sweater's just getting a little shaggy. Okay. So we've got that. Now, okay, so we are going to have an envelope, and a big envelope it is. I'm going to put it on this side of the page so that it opens, the flap opens towards the open side of the book. These are things that we need to keep track of nowadays, because apparently I've lost my mind and I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So, yeah, so we're going to put this here, and then, gosh, I was going on super steam, so This is the envelope cover. Yeah. Front and back. I think I can get front and back out of that. It's such a skinny envelope. So let's measure for the front of the envelope. We're going to have a pocket, but it's only going to be at the top. Just the top. Because we're going to put this really cool seahorse down here. I do wish I had made more notes about this page, though. Getting a little tired. I've been up since 11 o'clock last night, and it's now 10:45 in the morning. I've been recording since, what was it, 1 o'clock this morning? It's insane. Okay, now I'm going to cut the width before I cut the height, because I want to make sure I've got it enough to, the height to do this. Good grief, it's Valentine's Day, and everybody in all my groups are wishing each other happy Valentine's Day. And I really am not sure why, since we're all a bunch of old women. But, be just enough. Here there be dragons. Somebody asked me if I bought all these together, because I have them layered, kind of, me. And I did not. I just got all these. A couple of them came in a set that with more that I don't have on. I could put about up to here probably of these little stretchy beads on. But I did get them all at Temu. I saw the Super Bowl commercial. They pronounced it Temu, not Temu. So, from now on, I'm going by what the commercial said. Never heard it pronounced out loud before. Everybody pronounces it Temu. I'm going with Temu. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Oh, look what's on the back. It's the same. No, it's not. Oh, that would be, look at the ship. That would be cool on the back. Let me think about that for a minute. Versus that gives us gosh, I sure wish I had remembered what I was doing. I may have to get the pieces out and look at them so I can remember. I don't write them down anymore because they don't do the PDFs anymore. Nobody was using them and they took a lot of time. So, yeah. Sometimes doing extra, I don't know. Anyway, so I have to leave little notes on those little white pieces of paper to myself. We'll put this on, and then we'll trim the edge, and then we'll ink it with the black. Okay. Oh, for goodness sake. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm sliding it using those little slidey areas that I left. Okay, let's trim the edge. Let's ink it black. There is brown there. It's just hard to see. I think my ground espresso doesn't have enough ink in it. Because you see that's ground espresso on a white paper, and that's just not. Okay. So we're going to put the window up here. I'm trying to decide whether to put a circle window. That might be kind of cool, like a porthole, versus a rectangular window. I think I'm going to do porthole. That's what I think. Let's get these circles out. That one looks pretty good. This is holding up really well. This is Tyvek, believe it or not, a Tyvek CD cover. I have no idea where it came from. It used to have my old computer's disc in it. Let's see what I'm going to do first. Oh, I have to take the envelope apart. Oh, I forgot I cut the end off. So I can just fold it like this. Put the blade on the front. And fold it back like this. Okay, and run it through the machine. All right. Don't like doing this. Sometimes it'll tear the paper. Okay. The cable guy's coming tomorrow. And my internet keeps cutting in and out. Every time I get watching or listening to Sirius XM, MSNBC, or my favorite, which is the Classic Rock Top 1000, in case you like that, that's station 553. About every half hour it cuts out, my internet cuts out just long enough to turn off my ALEXA. Just long enough. It's so irritating. So I called them, and I can't reach the box that's screwed onto the wall, not the router. I've already reset that and done all that. But I can't reach the other one. There's a bigger box screwed to the wall instead of outside, and I have it behind a bookshelf, so I can't really reach it. Okay, let's see if I did this right. And I think I've got a good idea of what I'm going to use for the card. It's going to show through. That's pretty good. Pretty good. And of course we have this with the envelope stuck to it. Which gives us that card. Then this goes back this way. We have to put the magnet on. I want to do that right now. It's okay if we do it before that we've got this glued back on. Okay. Let's ink this window. And we'll have to put some acetate in there. I'll have to get out another sheet. Made a little boo-boo over there. Okay, let's put the acetate in. Now, this is the question. Do I want to make 2 pockets out of this, which I think would be kind of cool, or do I want one long, maybe print out a piece of stationery on some coffee dyed paper or something? I'm not sure. But that would make a difference as to how we put the acetate in. Well, I'm just going to put the acetate on the top anyway. Let's just go with that. There's no reason to bring it all the way down. I don't think it'll get caught. It's so staticky. Everything is sticking to it. Every little paper scrap and every little everything. Oz tried to sneak in. I had accidentally dropped a piece down by my feet. And I'm sitting here working on this. And he comes sneaking in. tried to grab the piece of paper and run away with it. I'm like, oh, no, you don't. Because he bumped into my leg, so I looked down. He's not a very good, it's like spy versus spy, right? Like the one that always gets caught. Well, I guess they both do, but you know what I mean. But it is just dumb luck when I catch him. He's pretty good at sneaking around. We're going to have charms. Is it that piece or this piece, or are they the same? Let's use this one so we can use up the piece that has the black dot on it. Okay. Alright. Now, I'm trying to think if I want to just go ahead and do this to make it easier to do the inside, because I'd have something to glue the inside to. Now, what was I going to do on the back? Which one's going to be better? I don't know, that might be kind of clashy with that, but maybe not. It's steampunk. Let's get these out. I was going to use this as the inside card, and I may still do it. Oh, that's what I was going to use this for. Okay, I remember now. I remember now. I remember now. Instead of all together now. All right, I still don't remember where I was going to put these two. Oh, I remember now. Okay. What do you guys think? Should I do the back first and then slide the paper in? Because this will give me something here. Yes, I think I will. I think I will. Okay, let's glue this back together. And let's measure this. We want to measure it so that we have all of this on here. And just a little bit off the edge at the top. And I'll show you why we don't need to leave that open to put the inside in. Okay, now we're going to glue the paper and not the envelope. And I've never had it do so many strings like it's been doing for the last 2 bottles full of ink. Because this will make the bigger pocket. Because otherwise, you know, the other piece goes along right there. So if you stick the inside paper in and try to glue, you know what I mean, it's just a big mess. This way, all we have to do is make a piece of paper like we were making a card to slide in. I wonder, I'm still thinking that 2 pockets might be better, but let's see. See, it's too short. Unless I did 2 pockets. Then, make sure that's pushed up all the way. Could I do... I could glue it right here. Cut this here, use it for the top pocket. and then make a card for the bottom pocket. Okay. That's my plan. These envelopes are a little squirrely in the corners right here. So you have to make sure when you're putting your back piece in that you're not getting caught on that corner, and that you're actually putting it inside the envelope like so. See, I'm caught on that paper. Right. And then I'm going to cut it off just a little bit short of that, a little shy of that. So you don't want it to stick out. See, I don't like that. I'm not really sure how that's steampunky. This one's questionable, but it does have the kind of a scale-like pattern to it, so I'm willing to go with it. So let's see where we are. Unless I glued it a little crooked. No. Okay, now all we have to do, remember how we did with the little ones to put the paper in? All we have to do is, whoops, glue this front side edge so that it'll stick to the back of the envelope. Okay. So now we have this. Now, to make the two pockets, right here where I made that little mark, I'm just going to open this up, and then I'm going to run the glue in where I marked, which is up here. And just go, whoops, of course. And that gives us two pockets. So now let's cut this here. A mark that I previously made so I knew which stamp to stop at. It still gives us these four. Did I just do that the wrong way? I believe I did. I cut the wrong ones off. Why did I make the line like that? Oh, because I had it this way. Because I was a big dum-dum. Yeah, I don't like that. We'll have to make something different. I'll make something different off camera. It was a good idea, but nope. So now we can put this on here. Shoot. Okay. I would love to be able to get an airship in that picture right there. Now, on this page, well, first we're going to do our magnet so we don't forget. Okay. So now, on here, she's going to go here. Then down here we're going to put an acetate pocket. Yep, that was it. I remember now. But this cutout just happens to fit right around this wheel. I like that image. So I am going to use it. Okay. Acetate pocket. Use the other piece from where we cut our CD stuff. I mean the hole, you know, for up here. So we'll use this. Is it the right width already? It is. All we have to do is cut it down. Of course it is, because we put it. I don't need a very deep pocket. Now he's in the bathroom, looking around. I can hear his little toenails on the floor. Usually I keep the door shut. I mean, not that there's anything in there for him to get into. He never has been the dog that would get in the trash can or anything. He would know better. He knows better. He's a very well-trained dog. He just is a little barky. I can get him to stop right away, but he does bark. He's a little barky. A little barky boy. And then we're just going to tuck this in here. Has a little card. Okay. I do not want to get it stuck in the glue. So I'm going to leave it up a little bit for right now. So that's that. Now over here, speak of the devil. Oz, get away from the door. Get away from the door, bud. Usually I don't have to say that twice. Let's see, that's too big. What was I gonna do? I think I'm gonna use acetate. I was going to use this, but it sure covers that all up, doesn't it, with the gears and everything. So I don't think I will. I don't want to cover it up. So that's going to go in my scrap pile. I'll get out this bigger piece of acetate. I don't need it to go all the way to the top. What I want is, let me trim that little dot off so I don't accidentally get it on the part that I want to use. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to make an angle, but I'm not sure I want to make the angle straight. Well, it doesn't matter because, silly, doesn't matter. I'm going to move this over so I have enough room to make the dot. Because it's acetate. Can't see it anyway. Oh. There. It'll give us a triangle. I hope. Yeah, I really had something different in my mind other than just making an acetate triangle. But that's all right. Adapt. Now, that is a little tricky. You do have to remember to flip it over to put the glue on it, so that when you flip it back, it's lined up like this. Normally, I laugh at myself for flipping the acetate over to put the glue on, because usually there's not a wrong side, you know, a right side and a wrong side. But in this case, there is. Okay. Then I need to pick one of these to be the card. Actually, I like that one. So this is going to be the card. And then let's go ahead and do the back. Or let's glue this in and then do the back. So I'm going to make 2 cards. And then I'm going to cut this so that it fits in here for a card. Okay? And then we'll be done with this page. So for now, I'm just going to glue it in. Gosh, a lot of noise. Which it really isn't, but it's just so very quiet in here right now. All there is the wall clock ticking. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. I forgot to check it on the video. Well, I guess I shouldn't worry about it after 925 or 26 videos or so. Can't believe when I got the thing from vidIQ, which is this little add-on program for Chrome that helps me with my YouTube stats and different things. And they sent me an email with a little certificate picture that I had 900 videos. I was like, wow. It was insane. Insane on the membrane. I have a feeling I need to push this up just a little bit and match it up with this one. Well, that looks cool. We got our trains on this side and our ocean stuff on this side. I really am going to have to look for something appropriate to put in that window. Not now. All we have left for this book, other than adding the metal and other words and things, which it looks like I'll be doing off camera, and you'll see it in the flip through. I think 6 videos for each of these 2 projects is good. So I think ending this on 12 is good. Oh, what am I doing? Acetate left over from cutting that angle. I have a big acetate mess. so funny sometimes. That still gives us a nice leftover. That would make a nice piece in our book. So we still have the book to go. Don't forget, guys and gals. Okay, mostly gals, but a couple of guys. I'm happy to see more guys. I believe in intramural sports. I don't think we should have all the fun. I like doing tall skinnies, I'll tell you. That's what I call them anyway. I don't know if there's a term. Because it's not a traveler's journal. And it's not one of those ones with all the weird pages in it. Not Gypsy. Something else. Something notebook. Oh, it's Traveler's Notebook. I'm not sure. There's another one. I saw one once that was so amazing and I forgot to bookmark the video. I was so upset. And I'm not going to do anything else to the back. I may put a few pieces of metal on there, depending on what it looks like. I think I should. I'm going to have to grab the ring bound so we can see what they look like side by side. What does that lot look like? It's too thin. Oh well. And the dots being crooked does not help. Okay, I could have cut it a little bit wider. But that gives me the gazebo here. Or the phone booth. Whatever it is. Okay, yes, I probably will. I'll probably put some gears right here. These are the ones I've been using so far. And I've only been using this color. And then I think I have one size smaller. So I'll just do that. Okay, so we'll glue that on. We have 5 minutes left. So guess I timed that pretty good. I wish I had made that wider. I may reprint it. Oh, I better not glue those down then. I think it's fine. I don't think anybody's going to come along and go, oh, that's too skinny. And I'll say, it's a tall skinny. So I'm just using Fabri-Tac. And gluing it down. A lot of times you can glue just the center and the 3 little prongs, and you don't have to do the whole outside circle part. It just depends. Now, always check if there's a front and a back, and on this there is. There's a little piece here that looks like a screw with the little slot in it, and there's not on the back. So, let's put the glue on the back, shall we? I don't know what happened. Can't get any glue to come out. And then we'll do this one. And then I think that's all I'm going to do on there. I don't think I'm going to overdo it. It's the back. We want it to lay relatively flat. Oh, for goodness sakes. Could I just drop any more? There we go. Okay, so that's what we're going to have the back look like. I could put a couple here, like 3 here and 3 up here to finish it off. So I could do that. So anyway, okay, that's all for this video. And I'll see you in the flip through for the tall skinny. Oh wait, let me go get it. Here I come back. So this is what we've got so far. So I think we're doing pretty good. Oh, we have to put the string on this, but everybody knows how to do that. You just tie a knot inside so it flips up underneath, and snip the long edge. Don't have any thread sticking out except for the long one. You can use twine, or I use embroidery floss sometimes. You can use bookbinding thread. There's all kinds of stuff you can use. Just make sure it's thin enough that when you tie it, it'll fit up under here so that you can't see it. Wrap it around a couple times and then hook it over and then cut it. Okay? That's all there is to that. So anyway, that's what we've got so far. I like it. I'm liking them. Now remember, this is going to have metal on it. It doesn't have any metal or anything on it right now. You know, like there's going to be some down here. And I'll probably do something up in here. And anyway, and so I'll do that. But at this very moment, this is what we have. Okay? All right, well, that's it for this video. I'll see you in video 13, which is going to be the flip through of the tall skinny journal, and then we'll start on our book. Okay, it's just going to be a one signature book, so don't freak out. Okay, all right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.